Hello and welcome to this updated video guide for completing the battle on the Big Bridge in Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers. My name is Dias, and in this video you'll learn everything you need to know to get the strongest of spears. Gilgamesh is a super easy fight these days, but there are still a couple of mechanics to pay attention to, so let's take a look. At the start of the fight, the main tank should pull the boss and face him away from the group as per standard. Though Gilgamesh has a couple of frontal attacks, one avoidable, getting hit by any of them won't really matter, so don't worry that much. As the off-tank, keep behind the boss and build up threat. Just be sure to actually handicap your DPS so you don't fight the main tank for control of the boss. In this phase, the only other thing worth mentioning is that one random person will be turned into a toad for 20 seconds. When this happens, Enkidu will chase after that player, dealing substantial damage with melee attacks. The person turned into a toad should forget everything else going on and just run away from Enkidu until the debuff ends. Now this attack can hit anyone, which is why the off-tank should keep themselves towards the top of the threat table. At 50% health, the boss will pull a fake out and hit anyone standing near him for small damage, but you don't really need to care about this either. At 40%, Gilgamesh will realise that he left the oven on at home and run off to the second main platform, but not before dropping a bomb. What a guy. There'll be two small packs of trash on the way when chasing after him, so just pull them both and spam AoEs. Once you catch up to Gilgamesh, he'll be at 100% health again, and pulling him will start phase 2. The fight here is pretty similar, but Gilgamesh has painted a load more chickens and will now hit multiple people with Toad. Even though there are loads of chickens running around, it'll always be super easy to tell which one is chasing after you. Not running away from a chicken is the only real mechanic in this fight that can kill you, so hop to it. And again here, off-tanks will need to keep an eye out for the main tank getting frogged so they can take over tanking the boss. A lot of people will get frogged in this phase, so it can get a little hectic, but the fight is still super easy. During this second phase, Gilgamesh will also cover the arena in little whirlwinds that deal AoE damage when inside. Just avoid them if you want to press a few more buttons, but again, it doesn't really matter. Other than this, Gilgamesh will minimise random players as well, which will lower the damage you do, whilst increasing the damage you take. Off-tanks could take the boss if the main gets hit with this, but ultimately minimum doesn't matter, and trying to tank swap will probably cause more problems than just ignoring it. Now the final mechanic to mention doesn't matter either, but reacting to it will give you a faster run. Random players will get hit with Confusion, which is a 30-second mind control that makes the afflicted attack your own team with auto attacks. Healers should just watch out for this icon, as they can remove this debuff early by healing the confused player to full. And that's basically all there is. The fight will only take about 3 minutes, and most of what I've mentioned doesn't really matter, so if you see anything that I've left out, you can be rest assured when ignoring it. And that's the battle on the Big Bridge. If you've enjoyed the guide, then let me know, and if there are any other guides or perspectives you'd like to see, then check out my channel, or feel free to ask me to create one. Thank you for watching, and good luck, Inspector.